Explain why you think the Mueller probe now is too far along for anybody to essentially stop it.
Well, so first of all, Bob Mueller has been very strategically smart in spreading pieces of the investigation around different parts of the department. And so, for example, today the Wall Street Journal had a major story about the Michael Cohen investigation. That's not Bob Mueller. You know, the last
District of New York.
That's the Southern District of New York. The last two indictments that we saw on Russia-related campaign interference, Maria Butina and Elena Khusyanova, both of them not Bob Mueller, right? And so you actually can't fire your way out of this problem if you're the president. And so that's reason number one. Reason number two is that, you know, squelching an investigation in its crib is one thing. Squelching an investigation that is very far advanced, that's brought a bunch of indictments, and that has gotten guilty pleas and has a bunch of cooperating witnesses, and even, according to a lot of reporting, is writing its final report. What you're really talking about is squelching a report. And that is going, if you try to do that, it is gonna sit there and haunt you and haunt you and haunt you. The political uproar about what is in that report that you're squelching, eventually Congress is going to get it.
Well, and at this point, with the Democrats in charge of the House, they have plenty of subpoena power to do that.
Yeah, so you are playing into the hands of an opposition Congress if you do that, and I think eventually you're going to lose that fight.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.